If you've been a creative person most of your life, or at least for me, as somebody who grew up in the Gen X years and was a punk rock kid, there was this whole thing about selling out to the man or whatever. As a kid who grew up around punk rock bands who then went on to become major label phenomenons, it's definitely something that has loomed large in my life, this idea of selling out. I know now that there were moments of opportunity throughout my career as a musician, throughout my career as a writer, where I could have made different choices and I could have had more opportunities to open more doors, but I very stubbornly wanted to do the thing that I wanted to do. I wanted to use my voice to say the things that I wanted to say. And for better or worse, I stuck to those guns. But now, at the advanced age of 53, realize that it's possible to make a living on YouTube without selling out. And it's easier to sell out on YouTube and not recognize it than I would have initially anticipated. But regardless, I found myself making a living on YouTube, making sponsored content, which I never pushed anything on my viewers that it wasn't something that I didn't think was valuable and they wouldn't be interested in. But I also have never wanted to be an ad man. I've never wanted to be beholden to anybody and to feel the pressure to say something to make a company or a person happy. So how do I make a living on YouTube without trying to make other companies happy? Well, here's the thing. I have recognized that YouTube is kind of stumbling onto YouTube 2.0, where YouTube is not the destination. For a long time, YouTube was the reason to do YouTube. You could go viral, you could build huge followings, you could do all this stuff. However, having grown a decent sized following, having gone viral a couple of times, it is not a satisfying experience. It doesn't perpetuate further dopamine hits. It doesn't perpetuate a meaningful life. Neither does selling things for other people. So how do I make a living on YouTube? I take what I know, which is how to be a creator and reinvent myself and take the things that I've learned and apply them to a new situation and build and have the fortitude necessary to keep going. I knew I had to find another way. And it occurred to me that here on YouTube, you don't just have to do that. Here on YouTube, in this YouTube 2.0 era, it doesn't take hundreds of thousands of subscribers, millions of views to make a living. I have gifts to offer, knowledge that I've given, teachings that I've brought in myself that have helped me that I can then share with others. And you can do the same thing too. You can make a living on YouTube without selling out. You can do it in a fair and measured way. You can make it a goal and build it like a business, and you can go ahead and plan on that. I mean, you have to make giant bets on yourself. You have to say, I have value, and that value will be recognized by other people, and they will want to honor that value with reciprocating money. That's really difficult to say, like, well, the things that I've known, learned, and loved in life are going to be valuable to other people. Like, I have my community, the Honest Creator Studio. Down in the description is a link. You can go over there, join for free, and be a part of the community, say hi, do all those things. You can also direct message me there if you want to perhaps work together in a one-on-one type way. There are lots of different ways that I'm building into that community now to make it something that is valuable to me and valuable to the community that's built around that. I believe that honest creativity is not just saying the truth, but it's being truthful to yourself about what it is that you're doing, having intention and authenticity. I invite you. Please come, please be a part of the community and hang out with me, and we'll talk about the stuff that you want to talk about, and we'll learn together. So hit those links, subscribe. See you next time.